In today's video, we'll take a look at the Euro USD. I'll share my thoughts on where this market is going and also provide an update on the US dollar index, the DXY. Okay, so starting here with the daily time frame for the Euro USD, obviously we have this market still in a very steep, very tight downtrend ever since July. So you can see that the market has been making lower highs and lower lows. This is a similar story to what we've seen from the pound. So if you saw yesterday's video, what I mentioned in that video was that I favor looking for shorts to play a continuation of that downtrend. And actually, we are getting a breakdown on the pound as well. So if you missed yesterday's video, be sure to go back and check that out. Now, with the euro, we do have, again, the market moving here within a downtrend. So this is very much intact. We also saw it test this area up here around 106.30 recently. So this is something that I mentioned weeks ago to VIP members when the market was trading down here. I said that a completion of this up here seemed likely simply because you can see this retest right back here never really tested 106.30, which meant that there was a lot of liquidity up here in this area. So this was my target, as I mentioned to VIP members when the market was back down here around 1.045. And sure enough, we got a retest there and also a very aggressive candle. Now, so far this week, okay, what I think we've seen here from the euro is notice this big red candle, okay, right back here. So you can see that we do have a lot of space that was created here with this candle. All right. So in other words, we got this big red candle, a partial retracement here. And then so far this week, we've just seen a retracement of this candle because there was a lot of liquidity through here and markets seek liquidity. Okay. So right now we've seen a completion of that. We've also gotten a retest of the top of that channel. So where I think the euro goes from here, and, just my opinion, nobody knows where any market is going to go. But when we look at the 4-hour time frame, right, here's our retest, potential lower high developing here based on this one back here, right? So if we see the market break below this short-term trend line, and if I move in, you can see where even though this is a short-term trend line, notice that we do have a few touches off of this level. So the inception point back here, we've got this low, this one, and potentially another retest coming up. Okay, so if we do see the Euro USD break below this level here over the coming days, a sustained break below this would open up that recent low around 1.0448. All right, at least that's the most likely scenario for the Euro USD. Now, as far as where this market goes over the coming days and weeks, I think that this pivot around 1.0335 is going to serve as a magnet. In fact, that has been one of my targets ever since the market topped out back here. So if you saw those videos from back here in July, August, I was talking about the fake out that occurred up here, and I was getting bearish on the euro the entire time, despite a lot of people disagreeing with me, especially based on this recent rally. But anyway, looking here at 1.0355, we have to go back to late last year, early this year to see that this level was a key pivot. Now, it got very messy through this area on the daily time frame, but let me show you something here on the weekly. So a lot of times, right, a key level like this one here will be respected on the higher time frames. And this is no exception. This through here was not respected on the daily time frame, but once you go to the weekly, you can see that we've got the two lows here. We've got this recent high, and then notice what happened. We got the close right here on this green candle. The market tried to get above it this week, closed below, right? We got the close above, flip to support. Okay, so I think that this area down here at 1.0355 is going to serve as a magnet for the Euro USD. Okay, so as long as the market is holding below this area, I favor looking for shorts on strength into liquidity for that move down here toward this recent low, and then potentially 1.0355. Now, the only thing that would negate that is if we see the euro break above this channel. Okay, so if we get a daily close above here, right, a daily close, a sustained break above this, then that right there would negate or at least postpone my bearish bias for the euro. Now, let's take a look at the DXY. And if you guys are enjoying this video, be sure to smash that like button, guys, and also subscribe to the channel and click that bell icon for notifications. And if you do want my help with your trading, including seeing my trades in real time as I take them, be sure to join the VIP group. I'll put a link up in the top of this video, but you can get exclusive charts. I put out daily videos for members on 5 to 10 different markets. I help traders in there every single day. I also share my trades, including the entries, take profit, and stop loss for each trade in real time. Okay, so looking at the DXY, obviously, inverse of the euro for the most part. we do have this market still moving in an uptrend, higher highs and higher lows. 105.60 is the level that I've been telling VIP members really for weeks, months even, that this was going to be a critical level for the dollar. And we saw it reclaim this level right back here. Okay, so right through here, we saw it reclaim, retest here, retest again. So as long as the market is above 105.60, I do like the dollar higher. And as I've said in recent videos and also videos going back a few months, this area, okay, notice this big red candle right back here. Okay, this big red candle, I think this is where the DXY is likely going, 109 to 110 sometime later this year. Okay, because again, there is going to be a lot of liquidity up here in this area based on that big red candle. A lot of liquidity was created through this area, and we have yet to see a retest of 109 to 110. So this is my longer term target for the DXY. And I do think if we get a break above 106.70, especially the 107 area over the coming days, okay, so essentially this area right through here, right, break above this, also get above this recent high, I think that's going to be the trigger for the next leg up. So you've got levels like 107.70 and then eventually up there toward 109 to 110. But just keep in mind though, with that said, the DXY is technically still below this resistance area. Okay, so you've got this high back here. This became a fake out. We got the retest down here at 105.60, took out this low. And so far, like I said, the DXY is still below resistance. So keep this in mind when you're trading the Euro USD. You don't want to go longing the dollar right here at resistance. A better approach would be to wait for that sustained break above this area, right? And then a retest down here. So that right there is where you want to start getting bullish on the dollar, not here at resistance. Okay, so just wrapping up, heading back here to the Euro USD, noting that the dollar is technically still at resistance. With the euro, we could see, okay, a fill of today's candle because we've got this big red candle, right? Technically a bearish engulfing candle. And so odds are we see at least a partial retracement of this candle before any rotation lower. So keep that in mind anytime you're trading any market and you see a big candle like this, odds are we will get at least a partial retrace before continuation. And then from there, it's a matter of getting below this short-term trend line down here. Okay, so like I mentioned, getting below this level down here, a sustained break below this opens up these lows down here and also 1.0355. Alternatively, what would negate this would be a sustained break above this channel resistance up here in this area, especially if we start taking out some of these recent highs. All right, so all in all, bearish on the Euro USD, but just don't be surprised if we do get a little bounce here going into tomorrow to fill in some of this candle. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Once again, be sure to smash the like button, also subscribe to the channel, and click that bell icon for notifications. And also, you can join our free Telegram group. It's kind of a stepping stone to the VIP group. So join the free group. Once you're ready, you can join us in VIP. All right, that's it for today's video. I hope it helped. Trade well. I will talk to you again tomorrow.